on. Make sure we're doing our thing. Shout out to the Nation of Money members. Y'all know we keep it consistent as much as we can because it's hard out here to keep it how we supposed to keep it, right? And mind y'all, I like doing what I'm doing, but at the same time, I know it's easy to get depressed when you don't see change, right? By the way, if you just tune it in, make sure you hit that like, that subscribe, and ring that bell so you can get future notifications. I know most of y'all don't understand that bell does help a lot, and subscribing does help more. You get what I'm saying? So make sure, got to do some house rules in here. So them house rules, if you're looking at this video, make sure you hit that subscribe because, we got to make sure we reach that top. And it's just not about subscribers at that. As I'm learning the game, it's not about subscribers at all because you can have 250 subscribers and still be making more than a person with 2,000 subscribers. You get what I'm saying? But it's all about the content you put out, and it's all about what your desires are, because some people's desires are just getting 1,000 subscribers and this and that, and that's not what it's really about. I used to always think it's about that, and you're gonna get depressed, I'm telling you, over time, if you think that it's about getting subscribers. It's not about that. I used to think that a lot. I used to want that 1,000 so bad. I used to be like, man, I want 1,000 subscribers. I know I'm gonna get monetized, this and that. But at the same time, if you're not giving out valuable content, if you are not making people come back to watch you, whatever you're giving out, or helping people in any type of way, the content you putting out is not gonna last long. It's gonna fade out with everybody else. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna fade out with everybody else. And I understood that over time because I kept putting out vlogs and everything, and it was okay to me. I love vlogs, right? I love shooting vlogs, entertaining content. But it was like most of the time, nobody's going to teach you the way. They're not going to teach you the way and how you should create income for yourself and how you should take your business to the next level. A lot of artists don't know how to do that, right? We just focus on entertainment because I'm artist, so I'm saying that we focus on the writing, we focus on the art itself, but not the value of what we're gonna get from the art when it's time to put it out. So when I'm telling y'all, for the future YouTubers out there, this is who I'm really making it for. Do not focus on subscribers. I know people tell y'all that plenty of times. Tell you that plenty of times. I'm almost at 1,000, and I know people with way less than me that are getting more views. They are getting more money. They are getting more attention, and it's not because of the consistency they put out. It's because of the niche and how they're putting out the videos. You get what I'm saying? Like we all think, I'm telling y'all, every YouTuber like, yo, I can't wait till I get to that 1,000. I can't wait till I get to that 1,000. And when you get to that 1,000, it's the same thing. And you're not really getting those views still. You're not really leveling up, but people following you here and there, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be disappointed. Said gritty. Oh, that much love because I understand it. I'm almost at 1,000. I'm telling you, you have to look at your page. You got to look at your page, know what you want to be about, know what you want to talk about, and you have to give people that insight on whatever you got going on. Because, like I say, y'all, I remember I was at 40 subscribers, and in my head, I was like, man, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna get monetized. I'm gonna start doing my thing. I'm gonna start making sure, I'm putting out more videos and start getting paid. But then next thing you know, as I'm getting to 1,000 and I'm looking at my views and I'm looking at my content, it's the reason why people will come back to check out your content, but they won't keep coming back to help he needs help from the community. Everybody needs help from the community. Young new YouTuber just getting started. First thing I'm gonna tell you to do as a new YouTuber, like I said, I'm almost at 1,000, so I'm not saying I'm new, but I put out 700 videos, so I should have some type of information I could give you, right? But as a new YouTuber, you gotta find out what you want to be in a YouTube space, what you want people to come to you and look for, whether it's a how-to or entertainment, um, education, teaching. It's all different things you need to understand what you want to do with the YouTube content. You can't just say, hey, I'm about to film my life and that's it. And I hope they start following me. Mind you, everybody filming their life. You get what I'm saying? If you're not creating value, you only being funny and you only worry about getting paid from AdSense, meaning YouTube playing ads on your video and you getting paid from that, that's not that much money. Because mind you, it takes you over 200,000 views just to get $3. $3. Now imagine putting out video after video to get 200,000 views every video just to get $3. That's a big difference. Is my period mentioned? Not, it's not visible. I didn't see it on Palm. CJ, what's up? Blessings to you, brother. Pong, no, you gotta like probably reword it because you know YouTube is strict on comments and everything. They want it to be like PG-13 right now, so reword it so we can understand it, so we can help you out. But at the same time, y'all, me getting close to the 1,000, and mind you, I'm reading this book right here, so don't think I'm just talking to y'all. Like this is the book I'm reading right now, right? You get what I'm saying? So it's not just me telling y'all some game and I'm just speaking out my mouth. It still didn't show whatever message that was. I can't even read that. But this is not me just talking to y'all out the mouth. This is me giving y'all true game from this book right here, right? And right now, you see what page I'm on. Consistent hustle, right? And you got to understand. You have to understand the fundamentals of the game. You can't just be out there thinking to yourself, man, I'm about to drop it. That you can be an exception, but everybody's not the exception. You get what I'm saying? Everybody want to be the exception, but everybody's not the exception. Meaning everybody want to be Jordan, everybody want to be LeBron, Steph Curry. That is one out of many players on the team. One out of many players. Sometimes you got to be the Pippen. Sometimes you got to help push somebody else to make yourself get bigger. But you got to understand, you don't have to shine all the time. You just got to find out what you're good at. I know YouTubers with millions of subscribers, and if I see them in the street, I won't even know them from a cloud in the sky. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't know them. And they got millions of subscribers. And that's how you got to treat your community. You got to make sure you're putting out for your community, not for the people of the world. It's what you about. And this is what I was lacking. I was trying to entertain for everybody. You get what I'm saying? And that's not what you should be about. You like, y'all see what even Kendrick and Drake, right? Y'all see what they going through. Kendrick got his squad. Like you can't tear them away from not being a Kendrick fan, no matter what you say about Drake. It's like, but Drake this, but Drake that. But they're gonna tell you what Kendrick is about. And the same as Drake fans. You could say, hey man, Kendrick did this, Kendrick did that, but they gonna say, nah, but Drake is this, Drake is that. So you have to build your community that way, whether anybody talks about you, no matter how they talk about you, they're gonna go back to you and say, nah, but he did this. He came a long way. He started shooting his videos when he had nothing. He only had a phone camera. Now he got 3 cameras. Like you want to make sure that your community is with you so much that anything that somebody say against you, they're gonna fight for you. Just like Nicki Minaj got her Barbs, Beyonce got her B, like, you know what I'm saying? Are you a rapper? Yes, I am. Just check your page. Yes, I am. Put out a lot of music, a lot of content. And listen, man, I love it, but I'm independent. You get what I'm saying? I see what it is to sign to a label and how they can control you and how they can push you in the wrong direction and how they can scam you out of all your money. And I know people think that, oh, it's better to sign to a label. I'm telling y'all, they will pimp you out of everything that you got. You think it's okay to be that star, but once you a famous broke person, you gonna see how y'all see how many rappers was a one-hit wonder. The next thing you know, you see Fetty Wap, you see I ain't trying to pull nobody down, but I'm just telling y'all this is how it goes. You see them guys from Making the Band, how they was on TV for seasons, and now they talking about Diddy. Like I'm telling y'all, people will pimp you out of your money when it comes to the music industry, and this is why I always pay for my own stuff. I always pay for my videos, always pay for my studio time so I can own everything. And I get paid for my masters, I get paid for my music. Yo, is it okay if I can use your songs in my videos? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. As soon as it comes to my, I know it's gonna come to my email to say, hey, did you use this? Did somebody use this song? I'm gonna make sure I approve it. No doubt about that. Do what you gonna do, man. And I appreciate you asking too, because I will take it down very fast. I'm gonna make sure I pin that too. Make sure I pin that one so I know your name. Get what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I pin that right there. Pin that comment. That way, because I normally like to use my own songs in my videos. I don't like nobody else to use them because I like my content to be a one-on-one. But at the same time, I'm telling y'all, this YouTube world, it's different from, let me cut my whip on. It's getting hot out here, y'all. I'm just sitting in the whip, trying to give y'all some game. So got a little time right now. But I'm telling y'all, I used to always think it's about getting 1,000 subscribers, having people look at you and you start getting paid from that way. But you cannot think about that one thing. There's always affiliations you can do, affiliations you can sign up for. Just like people tell you the Amazon affiliation, Nike affiliation, if you like to buy shoes. You got to look at what you really into and start promoting that and getting paid from that too. Don't just think that, hey, when I become a YouTuber, I'm gonna get paid from YouTube, because you might have a camera that everybody love to see you for. And if you promote that one camera on your page, and at the end of each video you say, hey, if y'all want to use the camera I use, make sure you check out my affiliate link at the bottom and you'll get the camera. And every video you make, you promote that camera. And you're on your 700 video promoting that. And next thing you know, people start following you, start looking at your videos because you got some content that built up over time. At least 1,000 people might buy that camera. And you get paid 10% off of every purchase. And who knows, a million people might buy that camera. Some new people might buy that camera. You never know, but they may like your video content, not even the content, but they might just like the how your video look. And that what can pull them in and can, my bad y'all. And I'm getting tongue twisted because I got this thing on right here. Trying to stay focused a little bit. But what I'm saying, y'all, if you promote anything in your video and you promote it over time and you keep doing it and being consistent in every single video, and I just like homie say he went to my video, if I was promoting something and he's seen it and he like it, he's gonna go check it out. I don't care if you don't buy it, you're gonna go see it and see what it's about and see how much it costs. And later on you might say, you know what, I need that what he was talking about. I'm about to go back to his page and find that again. And then you're gonna see me again go live, and next thing you know, you might follow me. It's all about you keep doing your thing, like you keep putting yourself out there. I used to not watch Rick Ross, but Rick Ross posts so much every single day that I have to see this man. Even if he in the news or whatever, but this man posts every single day, just like 50 Cent posting every single day in some way, somehow. Even if you don't listen to their music, you don't watch their shows, something gonna come across your page talking about this person. And it always goes like that because they are consistent. And that's what you got to be about in your YouTube journey. You have to be consistent, but you have to have that niche that you're about. That's what's gonna make you stand out. And even if you want to be an entertainer, like if you just want to film your life, start showing the gear that you're filming with. And just say, hey, you can have 200 followers and they can watch your videos every time you post a video. And you could post up, hey, these are the cameras I use, these are the lenses I use. If you want to buy it, all the links at the bottom. How your affiliate page set up. If you are a recording artist, you have links to your whatever gear you use, whatever mic you use to make your stuff sound good. Because you don't want to just focus on getting paid by YouTube. Your videos might not do good that month when it comes to AdSense. You might get paid $100. Y'all see how some YouTubers talk about how they used to get paid $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, but then they YouTube revenue just dropped to like $500 or $10,000. See, CJ So Cool just went through it. CJ So Cool just went through that, and sometimes you might get your money held back if you owe the state some money, or if you owe anybody that's like the judges in your state, if you penalize for something, YouTube can hold your money back until you get that situated. So you don't want to just focus on that one AdSense. You want to look at your website, what you're trying to sell through there. I don't care if it's shirts, hats, whatever you're trying to do, but you have to promote it like it's your business. Don't just come on here trying to entertain people. You got to make sure you selling somebody something. I don't care if it's a product or a service. You have to have something you're going to give people, some type of game. You understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all are. Trying to see if there's some questions up in here. But for real, man, like I don't want y'all to think that this game is gonna be easy for you to get into and you just focus on one thing and just making videos and getting paid off YouTube, because it don't work that way. It really doesn't work that way. I always thought it did. I was excited. I'm like, man, I'm about to hit 1,000 subscribers, yo. I'm about to get monetized. But then when you see that check and it's 13 cents, you see that first check and it's $1, you see that second check and it's only $3, you're gonna be like, man, I did all this work to start earning this amount of money. Like, although it grows over time, but at the same time, that's what you did the work for. Because you only wanted subscribers. You didn't look at your niche. You didn't look at the work you providing people. That's why I say, even if you ain't drop your first video, just sit back and think to yourself, man, what do I want to talk about? What I want to be about? Am I a traveling channel? Am I a food channel? Am I artist channel? Do I just vlog my life? If I do that, what am I going to sell? You get what I'm saying? Like I say, you may love Jordans. You may love buying Jordans. You can get an affiliate link with Nike where wherever shoes you promote, and mind you, it's easy. Just look it up, Nike affiliation. And they're going to send you a page where you can sign up for Nike and you can get 10% off of every shoe that you promote in your video that you done bought, and you can show people what it is. Don't just think that these big companies or these big YouTubers can get these contracts. You as a small YouTuber can also get these contracts. You just got to do the footwork. Just like when they say such and such went to jail and you don't know what they went to jail for, you don't know how to get the paperwork, but once you learn, you can go to certain websites, get the whole paperwork, read it, and you understand everything about it. You can do the same thing with these affiliation programs. All they doing is waiting on your people to buy it. That's all they doing, just waiting on your people to buy the stuff. And once they buy it, it's like, hey, this is your money. Have your money every time, and you have to run out that bag, and you have to keep being consistent with what you're doing. And I don't care if you make 10 videos off of one shoe or 20 videos off of one pair of shoes. Hey, this is week 2 of me wearing these shoes, or day 3 of me wearing these shoes to the gym, or whatever it is. Man, I appreciate that sub too. Appreciate that sub. Can I hear you? Can I hear your songs or edit my video? Like I say, man, I know it's gonna come to me. I pinned your name so you can't use my music, so you can make sure you don't. It won't be no copyright strike against you. But yeah, for sure, man, that's for real. But I'm telling y'all, like even with me doing the music, same thing. I put my music in my videos, so every time somebody press play on my music, I'm getting paid off it. You get what I'm saying? Every time somebody click play on my videos, I'm getting paid off my music, because that's the first thing you hear when you play my video. So I don't want y'all to think that, oh, how do I get paid from just me being an artist? How do I get paid for me just being a painter or whatever you got going on? Listen, ownership is the true thing of what you need, or a percentage of a company is something that you need. Don't just think to yourself, I'm going to just put out videos, like I say, because it's easy to put out videos. It's very easy, but everybody's not going to get paid. Everybody's not going to be that YouTube star. Everybody's not going to be that person that everybody, just like, it's like music, man. Everybody's not going to be Drake. Everybody's not going to be Jordan, LeBron. You're not going to be all that, but you can be that one in the back that nobody know that got that $1 million contract that nobody knows about. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to be that #1 YouTube star. Nah, you could be number 50 making $1 million. You could be number 100 making $1 million. Because like I told y'all before, I know people in the YouTube community that if I see them in person, I will not know them, but yet they got over 1 million subscribers and they getting paid. But we don't know them because we're not in that field. I'm not in the cooking field. You get what I'm saying? I'm not in a prank type of field thing. And there's so many people doing pranks, whether it's with women or whether it's the relationship channel or whatever it is. Sometimes you don't know these people, and once you see them in person, some people act like you should know them, but it's like, yo, I really don't know you because there's too many people in the world trying to be a star right now, and I might have looked past you because somebody else got my eye right now. So this is what I'm telling y'all. Once y'all start y'all niche and you sit back and you know what you're gonna talk about, and people click on your video, because if it's all over the place, like if one day you're doing pranks, then the next thing you're doing a cooking channel, then the next day you being a rapper, then the next day you being a painter. It's like, yo, you everywhere. Honestly, that's like a lifestyle vlog. So you have to hone in on what you're gonna be about. So that's why you see these people with the car channels got a lot of views, because they always about cars. They, even if they modify their car, even if they add a new paint job, if they got some new wheels, they taking this for a test drive, they riding people in their car, asking them how it feel, but everything's still in that one niche. They just breaking it up. So you have to know how to break up your niche and be like, yo, if I'm gonna get this car, I'm gonna put it on YouTube and start breaking it up. Start showing, hey, this is how much tires cost. This is how much the old one costs. And just start breaking it up and feeding people little by little. Over time, once they click on your video, they can go see the other videos, and everything just gonna fall in line. It's not gonna be everywhere. It's all gonna be about, hey, this is a car channel, a car lifestyle channel. Go to the meetups where people just doing burnouts, 360s and everything. You meeting other people, they getting on your channel, they getting on your page, you showing them love on with their cars and everything. But it's about one niche. And once somebody love that one thing about you, other people gonna keep joining in, and they gonna know, hey, this guy's about cars. See. Yo, man, I gotta go the store. Thank you so much for that advice and that sub, so I can come back for more live. That's for real, bro. I appreciate that sub. I appreciate that sub, man. But I'm telling y'all need to really understand about this YouTube journey, the YouTube lifestyle, because everybody don't want to be labeled as a YouTuber. I'm telling you, especially when you're in the streets. When you trying to make a big video, people gonna be like, yo, man, put that down, go get a real job. Like all that. They gonna be telling you this, man. It's some stuff. All right, Grabby. God 19, you gonna have a good day, man. Trust me, but I appreciate that sub all the way. I will remember you. That's why I put tag you up top. Dean. Dean out here being funny. I see you, Dean, man. Hey, blessings to you, brother. But I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gotta understand, when you filming out here and you just doing your thing, especially as a guy, they gonna tell you, like, they don't mind girls doing it, because girls hold cameras every day, man. I'm telling you, girls hold cameras every day. They like taking pictures of themselves, whether in the gym, outside in public, school, whatever. Girls gonna hold cameras, and it's gonna be okay. But when you a guy and you filming out here, people gonna say something. Oh, man, put that camera down, man. Why you keep filming? Unless they used to you doing it and you're a photographer or something like that, and you really getting paid that way. But as a YouTuber, they gonna look at you a certain kind of way, because they're gonna be thinking, man, how much you getting paid, or is he really that lit, or do he really got it like that? It's gonna be something that people gonna see, or gonna wanna just try to look at you in a negative way, just because you got a camera in your hand and you just talking and you being a YouTuber. But that's just what it is. Everything come with the game when you a guy. Guys don't have it easy. They got it 10 times harder, even on YouTube. Y'all see when women put up videos, they can put up a video of them just shaking their butt with some tight clothes on, and they can go viral just because of that right there. They can just walk in front of a camera with they booty shorts on, and it's going viral. But as a guy, it takes more to give with the YouTube than just putting on some pants and walking in front of a camera, or just smiling in front of a camera. Only women can get away with that. Just like I say in public, when a guy is in the gym trying to get some content, it's different from a girl, because we don't mind girls taking pictures, because that's what they do. But you're gonna have to get over that fear as a guy. You're gonna have to pick up that camera and just start talking and doing what you're doing. Forget the world, because they ain't paying your bill. This is how I feel about it. The world is not paying you or your bills, so why are you worried about other people and what they say? Because they're going to have something to say, whether it's in their head or whether it's out loud. But it all depends on how you deal with it. If you want to indulge into what they got to say, meaning everything somebody say to you, you out there like, hey, why you know what I'm saying? Or you trying to get back at them, you trying to show them that you an alpha male. Like, yo, people gonna trick you off the streets. And that's just what it is. No matter how big you're trying to get in YouTube or whatever you got going on, people will try to trick you off the streets. Especially the YouTuber, because it's easy. They're going to think whatever of you. They're going to think whatever of you. So don't let these guys trick you off the streets just because you try to be a YouTuber and you out here filming videos, because it can't happen. Somebody may slap your camera. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may try to make you embarrass you on your own camera, or run by and say something inappropriate so you can lose that footage. You know what I mean? You got the people who will just come and just try to, hey, what you doing filming over here? Situation. Like, all this happens mostly when it comes to the guys. I tell you, they don't care about women, but when it comes to the guys, that's what most people gonna look at. It's gonna be why you filming over here, what you doing, even in the gym. Yo, like, people walking in front of the camera trying to, like, making sure you don't get a good video edit or whatever, but you got to keep it consistent. You can't give up. You got to understand, there's gonna be these people who just got bad energy, who want to see you fail just because that's them, and that's just what it is. I can't give y'all enough game because there's too much game out here. I know a lot of people think to themselves, man, listen, mind you, I'm out here. I got a little day. I didn't drop the vlog yesterday, last week, like I supposed to, because I was going through a lot. Like I told y'all, my vlog, I'm working 80 hours a week, right? And I'm giving y'all a lifestyle of what I'm going through, and I'm also going to be putting up some affiliate links soon. But at the same time, what I'm giving most of y'all is game. I'm giving y'all like access to my journey through my 80 hours a week. And trust me when I tell y'all it's tough. That's why I couldn't drop the vlog, because I'm working hard. Like, I don't really have time to even come on here and edit videos or do anything like that because of what's going on in my life, right? But then again, you need the money to run a business. You need the money to get the things you want. And the more you have, the more you can do. This is why I tell y'all, as men, you're going to have to eat dirt at first. Everybody want those followers. Everybody want those views. But if you're doing it for the wrong reason, like how I see people putting videos about them losing their job, a lot of videos about that, them getting fired from the company. 3 months down the line, I lost my job. You getting the views, but at the same time, you're not giving anybody any type of value. You're just showing them a life story of what you're going through. There's no value in that, man. You lost your job. Okay, what this about? Most people just looking at you losing your job and want to see how it turns out at the end of the day. You want to give people value on YouTube, I'm telling you, because you can get 100,000 views off of you losing your job saying, I just got fired from this company, what I'm going to do next. And people are interested in it because they want to see what you're going to do next. But you're not giving any value. You just showing a tragic moment in your life. And it's like, when you look at their other videos, it's nothing at all. It's just a regular thing what they're doing. That's why I say it doesn't line up with what it's supposed to be. You have to be consistent with your message. You have to be consistent on your journey, and don't be everywhere with it. Just because you see everybody else doing something to get a lot of views, you may get a lot of views off it, but don't follow the trend. You got to create your own trend. You got to be yourself, man. Like, so I know so many people who want to make I lost my job video and they didn't even lose their job. Or I quit my job video because they're going viral now and they ain't even quit their job. Credit card scams, this and that, the PPP scams. People want to make videos about this so bad, but they never went through it. So understand, put your vision out there, put your life out there, put what you about out there. Don't just be lenient on, man, I see everybody going viral off of them losing their jobs and getting fired. I'm about to put up a video about when I got fired before. Man, don't do that. Don't do that. Unless it's like just a story time and you an entertainment channel at that. Yeah, you can put that out there because you're getting a couple of views, but don't do it just because, you know what I'm saying? Just because you might be a channel about food. You get what I'm saying? Like a food channel, and you want to put a channel, a video about you losing your job, like for no reason, just because it's going viral now. It ain't gonna fit the concept. It's not gonna fit the concept. Or you a food channel, and now you putting up shoes and everything, and you selling Jordans, and you selling like get your abs together tight. It doesn't go well together unless it's a healthy food network where you can implement working out and eating healthy at the same time. Like I would hate to see anybody going to the gym, lifting weights and doing a world tour on soul food restaurants and eating and everything. It's like, yo, I want to see how I can get in shape more. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what's going to help me, how you going to build up over time. But that all falls into the game. It all falls into the game. But y'all got to be really equipped for it, man, when it comes to being consistent. Because it's hard every day. You got to get up and write down something you want to write about and then put it into action and then go from there. I wish I had something to drink with me right now, man. Cause I might be on the hill wild with y'all. Y'all been on here for 30 minutes already, just giving y'all some game. And a lot of people can't even do that. A lot of people can't go live for 30 minutes and just keep talking and people coming in and out the room and you're not really caring even when you go down because you got to keep going. Y'all gotta understand when you start your live videos too, when you become a YouTuber, you might not have nobody in the room, but you gotta get used to that. You gotta get used to having nobody looking at you until people start looking at you. And that's just what it is. Like I'm okay with having 0 people looking at me because if they 0 people been looking at me at the beginning. But my message still gonna be the same. Because I know when I upload this video, other people gonna look at it, other people gonna see it, they gonna see how many people came in the room, how many views I got, and they just gonna keep counting that way. So y'all can't just look at, oh man, I don't wanna do this because nobody's coming in the room. Be cool with that, man. Be cool. You're in practice mode right now. You're in practice mode. You have nothing to offer people right now for them to keep coming in and stay to watch you and see what value you provide. It takes some time to get to that level. It takes time. But YouTube pushing out new YouTubers already, though. I can tell y'all that. YouTube is pushing out new people. And you just got to keep it consistent, man. You got to keep it consistent. And you can plan it. You can plan on being consistent, and you could bulk up on videos where you do like 10 videos in one day or 7 videos in one day and drop them throughout the whole week, one at a time. But you got to plan it, man, because you got to know what you're going to talk about, the content you're going to shoot, and you really got to have a game plan on how you're going to put it out. And I know it is difficult, bro. It is difficult. I'm not going to tell y'all it's easy because even shooting content and being on camera is not easy. Like sometimes you get a little bit taken back, like, oh man, like, geez, I gotta restart this. I can't restart a live. I can't. I gotta keep going, even if I mess up. My words slip, but I like going live because I want y'all to know who I am. Even if my flaws, even if I slip on words, slip up in person, like you're gonna know exactly who I am. And once you meet me in person, it's like, yo, this is him. This is the same person. He's not trying to be perfect or edit videos to the point where you're not taking breaks or anything. The video just keep going. It gets like that. If you want your videos to be edited a certain way and you put those out, yeah, that's how it should be. But at the same time, you want people to know who you are as a person, and you want them to know like the real you. Don't fake it till you make it unless you got enough money to do it. Until you got enough money to finesse the system, then it's different. When I say make something look bigger than what it is, you got to have at least some type of motion. You can't have no motion to make something look bigger than what it is. It's just like a person with no car trying to act like they got a car. And then when everybody see you in person, it looks like, yo, like you ain't even got no car. My man Gavin in the building. Gavin, shout outs to you, brother. Blessings to you. I hope everything good with you. But let me tell y'all, man, it's a difference between finessing with the motion and not having motion. You cannot not have a house or a car and go take pictures in the houses and cars that's not yours. And when people see you in person, they like, man, what that car you was posting on the gram? What that car you had that on YouTube that you had and did a video with, and you coming up with lies talking about, man, I took it back or I got into an accident. Gavin, man, I hope you feel better. Trust me, man, brother. I know how it is to get sick. I'm glad you bounced back. I'm glad you're on here. But keep a healthy lifestyle. Keep a very healthy lifestyle. I'm telling y'all though, man, you got people who taking pictures of everything that they don't have, trying to act like they live in a life that they don't have. That is not faking it till you make it. That is not finessing the system. When you finesse something, right? Let's say you have a studio, and the studio is not that, like, not what it is when you see it in person, but because you got a vision, you can make it look bigger than what it is on camera. You get what I'm saying? You can make that studio look like the number one, $1 billion studio on camera, because you got a vision on how you should set everything up. And then you start filming in the studio. And if you see it in person, it's just a regular warehouse. But on camera, it looked like $1 million studio. This is how you finesse the game, because you got a little motion because you got a studio, but you making it look like you got more than what you have because you consistently hitting them with some $1 billion game in your small studio. And when they see you in person, they be like, yo, where the studio you recorded at? Oh, it's over here. And you can take them right to the studio, and they looking at it like, oh man, they don't look like that, but you got a studio. And you let them know, nah, man, hey, this how that aura's supposed to be. And they're gonna be okay. Why did everyone leave after I told you that's how I go, man. People come in the room and they go out. That's just how it is. Like, and plus I've been here on almost an hour right now too. And I'm telling you, I'm just falling back, giving y'all a game. And yeah, Gavin, I'm telling you, man, that's how it is. When you go, I was talking about being a YouTuber, like becoming a YouTuber and everything at first, and that's why a lot of people was in the room. And like I always say, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about when I come on this channel. I just start to talk about whatever's in my heart, and I give y'all a game. And I was talking about becoming a YouTuber and how getting subscribers is not the number one thing. Like, don't think because you got 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 that you're gonna get a lot of money. Because when you see that first check and it's 50 cents and it's $1 after a whole month of you putting out videos, you're gonna understand to yourself, man, it's not about subscribers. I know people with 250 subscribers that's making way more money than I am right now for YouTube because of how they put out their content and what their content is about. So that's what I was talking about at first, giving game that way, and what they should sell, how they should sell it, the affiliate program they should sign up with. And this is what I learned as I'm reading this book right here. I was telling them about this book right here, this YouTube secret book. You can see like the, you know what I'm saying? And I was telling people what I learned, and they was in tune to it. But like I say, when I came on here, man, I just talk about what's in my heart. And I think people need to know about the YouTube journey and what you're going to get into when you start doing videos and doing content and thinking to yourself, I'm going to be the LeBron James of YouTube, the Michael Jordan of YouTube. It's not what you think it is. And I really want y'all to know it's not about the subscribers, because you can make a lot more with 500 subscribers than you make with 1,000. You just got to have the right niche, and you got to put out the right type of videos. Gavin talking about how a new person. Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, you got to be live with yours. You got to continue to do what you got to do and keep on going where you're going. And like I said, I be wanting to stop sometimes. I be wanting to put down the camera. I got some new gear coming in that's gonna show y'all some new angles of how I'm gonna shoot videos and everything. And of course, I got an affiliated program with that. Those items that I'm getting in, I'm gonna make sure I put that up, but I want to make sure I know how to use it at the same time too. But I'm telling y'all, like, consistency is where it's supposed to be. Going hard, where it's supposed to be. You gonna get tired. Trust me, I'm always tired. I want to be the guy that just practice what I preach, because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people want to just, you know, sell y'all game and sell y'all false reality. And once y'all see them in person, like I said before, they give y'all this false reality of who they are. And when you see them in person, they don't have nothing that they have. Like, y'all see me sitting in this car, I can pull up in the car. I could drive you around. You can drive this car if you want to, because this is something I own. You get what I'm saying? This is not a finesse. But if I'm sitting in the car that's not mine, I'm sitting in the Ferrari every single day, and this is my best friend Ferrari, and you meet me in person, and you tell me, you ask me, yo, where that Ferrari at, man? Like you always had. But the moment you see me in person, I don't have that Ferrari because it was all a finesse. It's gonna look different. It's gonna look more different than what it's supposed to be. You got to be the one to give much game, man. You got to be the one to give a lot of game and show people what it really is. Because I can truly finesse people and get them some false game because I know a lot of people, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to sell y'all a dream, and when y'all see me in person, it's like, yo, that ain't that guy. He was sitting inside a Jaguar every day, and when we see him in person, he didn't even have a car. You're gonna get like that. Understand, y'all seen rappers who are very hungry, who ain't got no jewelry on their neck, who don't have the freshest clothes, but when they open their mouth and they speak, boy, you listen. DMX, when he first came out, when he probably was on drugs, I don't know, but the young DMX, when he ain't had no jewelry, he ain't had no swag, no clothes, but when that man opened his mouth, it was like, God damn, it felt like God speaking. It felt like God was speaking through him. You get what I'm saying? So you got it's okay. Let me see. But it felt like God was speaking through him. You get what I'm saying? So don't think it's about the flashiness. It's not about the ice. It's about you as a person and what you want to put out as that person. And I know that y'all gonna keep thinking to yourself, man, I want these subscribers. I want these subscribers because it's gonna make my channel look good. When I looked at this dude's channel when he had 200 subscribers, but his video views was like 15,000, 1,000, 5,000. I'm looking like, yo, that's what people should want to chase instead of chasing the subscribers. Cause like I say, I'm at almost 1,000 right now, and I ain't hitting them numbers yet. I might get a couple hundred here and there, but I'd rather have that 200 subscribers and getting 15,000 views or 2,000 views, 5,000 views, because he's doing something right. He's making content that people want to see. He's not chasing subscribers. You don't want to chase people to try to just follow you, because that's not the content you want to produce. Because they're not going to keep looking at you like that. They're going to say, oh, he got me this time, but they might see you next time and be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's whatever, that's cool, and keep on going on about their business. Need another new person. Please don't need another new person. Gavin, you counting people, man. You can't be counting people, Gavin. Don't be counting people, man. Just listen. It's all about the game. It's a lifestyle right here, man. Like I say, being consistent and doing what you're doing. Like, I repeat myself because I want people to understand that no matter how much you do, if you don't do anything at all, people won't see you. Mind you, everybody that came in this room and left the room, they seen my face. So when they see me again, they go, oh, I remember that guy. I do live sometimes and people will come back, hey, you remember me? You remember who I am? You remember me when we talked about this? It builds up over time. So people will see your face. Don't worry about it. Like, Gavin, I remember when you wasn't even coming in the room, and I would do lives, and I would have 0 subscribers. Like, I had like 30 subscribers, and zero people came in the room, and I would talk, and it was so awkward for me because I got 0 people in the room, and I got 0 subscribers, I got 0 likes, and I'm talking to the camera, and I'm like, man, I wanted to give up. I wanted to give up. I wanted to be like, man, I'm talking to myself. Ain't nobody liking, ain't nobody liking, ain't nobody coming in the room, but I'm just talking, and it felt like I was going nowhere. Felt like I was going nowhere for a long time. People can see your likes. People can see the people in the room, and they would wish they even had 1 like right now. They wish they had 2 likes right now, because they never had it, and they've been consistent trying to see what they can give people to make them follow them, or make them subscribe to their channel, or make them like their content. Yeah, you can't worry about that, because like I always say, once I post this video, other people will see it. Other people will come around. My other subscribers, they're gonna come, they're gonna look at what I put down, they're gonna pick it up and see what it's about. And I'm telling you, you cannot worry about going on live and you not seeing anybody, because there's been lives where I didn't see anybody at all, but I still posted that video, and people came later and they started watching the video. But that's what it is to become a YouTuber. You're gonna have to fight through them days. You're gonna have to fight through them nights. It's gonna be those days. It's gonna be days that you're gonna make a video, you're gonna edit it down. It's gonna take you 2 days to edit, 3, 4, 5 days. You're gonna pay for a thumbnail and you're gonna post it. And guess what? Nobody ain't gonna watch it. And you're gonna be like, man, I did a whole week of work. I done edited, added sound effects and did my thumbnail that I paid for, and nobody ain't gonna watch my video. Yes, that's what it's gonna be. And you can't hate it because that's part of the game. But you have to, if y'all don't understand nothing from me, please understand this. You have to find your niche. And people like, everybody always talk about niche because that's what you want people to come back to you for. If you play a violin, keep playing that violin because people gonna want to come back and say, yo, that's the dude that played the violin. I'm finna go to him because I want to hear some classical music right now. And subscribe to you when they keep seeing you. And you talking about different violins of what you want and the different things of what you got. When you see content creators start gaining traction because they are sticking to their subject, they are not going this way and that way, talking about different things and doing different things. They sticking to one thing. And if they go to something else, they make another channel. And that's what you should do. If you want to talk about something else on your page, just make another channel. That way you got 2 channels. You can have 2 streams of income. You don't have to worry about just doing this on this one, everything on one channel. Nah, break it down. Have multiple businesses. Just like people got different LLCs, you got different YouTube pages that you can file on your tax return too. Because that is a different company. I can get into the breakdown of it, but it's a lot I can get into with that. But I'm telling y'all, don't just focus on one thing. Me being an artist, I used to think about, man, I just got to put music on this channel. But then I made this a lifestyle vlog channel of me going through life and putting out music at the same time. But then I just made another YouTube page that I'm going to promote very soon. But I'm just getting everything in order because I know a lot now. That's why I'm telling y'all again, because I know a lot now. This is why I made another YouTube page. I didn't promote it yet. I didn't say what it's about yet. I didn't put it out yet. But it's coming soon. And it's going to be sticking to that one niche. It's going to stick to that one niche that I'm going to be about. And y'all know I love talking about the bag. I love talking about getting to that money. So you know it's going to be something with the money. But that's what I'm telling y'all. Do not stray away from you being yourself. You're going to make a channel. Make a lifestyle channel. Let it be about you. But then you're going to think to yourself, man, I like doing this. This is what I like doing track. I like doing music. I like doing whatever. And you flip that channel into that right there. But as time keep going by, y'all gonna learn the game, man. I could tell y'all and sit down and give y'all free game, but people don't value free information. People don't value free information because it's not coming from a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? It's not coming from a millionaire. If it ain't coming from somebody who they admire, who's very high up in the title pole, and they might be broke too. I know artists who broke right now, but if it ain't from somebody who on TV, who they see living a good life, sometimes they don't value it as much as it's coming from somebody who they don't know like that. But over time, like I say, if you keep being consistent and they see you grow and they see you went from 500 subscribers to 50,000 subscribers, then they're gonna start to listen. I say, you know what, man, he probably saying something right. Because first when I seen him, he had 500 subscribers. Now when I seen him, he got 50,000. It goes like that. It goes like that. You can't be ashamed of yourself or ashamed of what you do. You just gotta keep on doing it. And like I say, I stopped looking at my subscribers. I stopped looking at my likes, and I want to look at the content that I give people, because it's not about that. It's not about the, how it look when you got your subscribers. Because also it look good to other people, but when they see your content and your content ain't really that good, and it's like, he all right. Although you're not trying to bring in everybody, but what you good at, that's what you want people to like you for. If I'm a lawyer, you coming to my channel for some law information. If I'm a doctor, you coming to my channel for some doctor type information. What hospitals you should go to, who got the best cancer treatment, some pills you should take for yourself. Hone in on your niche, and then you have to be about that. I know sometimes we want to be everything in the world because we get distracted by a lot of things. but you're gonna have to. I'm telling y'all, you're gonna have to sit back and think about what you want to put out in this world and become that. So you can say, man, if I had 3 months to live, what would I do on my channel that'll make people have some value in their life? Entertainment can be valued because songs make people feel better. A song can make somebody be happy, get out their depression. Art can make people feel better, but it's how you put it out. It's how you market it. It's the story you tell to people. Understand being yourself is going to take you much further than looking at other people and trying to be like them because they got some motion right now. And they could be living a lie. And we know when you live a lie, it don't last that long. Because when it comes to the public and people see everything you did, and I'm talking about Diddy and everybody else, you see where you end up at. No matter how long it take, you will end up in a situation which you don't want to be in because the lifestyle you live and you know it wasn't that good in the first place. Like I say, man, I know that y'all gonna get distracted. Even when you get off of here, and you might be telling yourself every day, man, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to shoot videos. I want to put out some content, but you don't know what you want to shoot. Just get on the camera. Just start talking so you can see how it feels. So you can get them jitters, them butterflies and all that out of your system. Because you're going to get that. Especially, like I said, when you see that zero, when nobody's in the room, you ain't getting no likes, and it's consistently for after 100 videos, after 200 videos, you still seeing that zero, you're going to be like, man, you're going to want to give up. You really ain't going to want to talk to nobody. You're going to tell yourself, man, listen, man, I don't think this for me. But you have to learn and understand you can't do it by yourself. That's why I always tell you, I'm not a mentor, but I would tell y'all to get a mentor so y'all can learn some things, because you will skip some levels that other people won't skip because everybody's trying to do it themselves. Even if you have to pay for it, listen, you got to pay for it. It might not be what you want to pay for, but it's something that you want to do. You need to pay for some information. This is why celebrities pay. You got to pay celebrities to take pictures when you go to their concert. The more access you want, the more you have to pay. Yeah, you can pay to get inside the concert to look at it, but you got to pay more to stand next to them to take a picture. Then you got to pay more if you want to get behind the stage. You get what I'm saying? So the more you pay, the more access you get. So whatever you want to do, the more you pay, the more information you will receive. And you can use that to your advantage. So if I took a picture with this artist, instead of me showing him on stage or her on stage with the camera, now I could just post up a picture with me standing next to him. How you think that's gonna look? Or if I'm standing behind stage and I got a better view, how you think that's gonna look? So you gotta understand, man. You have to be the one to be ready to break bread with people. You're not paying for friendship. You paying for information. And once they get you around new people, one tip I'm gonna give y'all: when you do pay for a mentor, and he bring you around or she bring you around other people, you better get them other people information too. Don't just be quiet and let your mentor talk. You gotta, hey, what you do? Hey, y'all need your information too, man. I may need that one day. You want to get everything you can out of somebody who you pay because they put you on a yacht. Yo, get the yacht people information. Hey, how much y'all charge? How much y'all? So you understand what the price is. You might bring somebody on that yacht one day. You don't know that. You might just want to rent out that yacht one day and do a video shoot. You don't know. Take pictures. Take 1,000,000 pictures. It's about the game you know and not what you choose to sit back and listen to. Because when they tell y'all to come to these conferences, come to a conference, and you looking at the people on stage and that's all you focus on is the person on stage, you gonna lose. You gotta look at everybody in the room who came for the same thing, and that's who you need to network with, because all of them they came for some reason. They came because they into the same thing you went to. So you want to collect all the information because somebody in that crowd, they gonna pop. They know more than what you know. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want y'all to think that, hey, man, I can give y'all so much game, man. I can give y'all so much game. But like I say, life gonna hit y'all. Life gonna hit you for real. Life will hit you for real, and it's not that you planning on life hitting you. It's just that things gonna happen, and it's gonna set you back. But you gotta be optimistic about the situation, because like I say, the situation I'm in right now, I was lucky enough to have what I had to even pay for the things I needed to pay for, because I'm working so hard. And even though I felt like, man, I could have did a lot more with the money that I gave up, to me, I'm like, man, it's lucky that I had the money. Lucky I was working so hard to even have that money, and not being able to call other people who don't even have the money. So I'm always tell y'all, man, be honest with yourself, be grateful for what you have, and go hard, especially if you're a man, because it's gonna be much harder for you. It's gonna be much harder for us. You get what I'm saying? I tell y'all, if a girl was on here in the back of me right now shaking her butt, you know how many people would be in this room right now just to see the girl in the back of me just shaking her butt, and I'm just talking to y'all. They won't even pay attention to me. They're gonna pay attention to the ass just shaking the back of me. So that's why I tell y'all that it's easier for a woman to get attention, because women are attention type creatures. But when you're a man, when you're a man, it's gonna be 10 times harder because you're in competition with every other man in this world. And only man that wants you to be better than him is your father. He's the only one. Some fathers, not all fathers. Some fathers gonna give you the game. This ain't Justin Bieber though. But I'm gonna let y'all go, man, because I know I've been here on almost for an hour, as long as I ever been on here right now. I say to myself, I'm gonna do 3 hours one day. I'm just gonna come on here and talk for 3 hours, because, like I tell y'all, man, you got to get that jitters out your system. And I used to be afraid to come on here for 5 minutes. I used to be afraid to come on here for 10 minutes. I used to be like, man, what I'm gonna talk about? What I'm gonna give to people who want to be on here for an hour, for 10 minutes? Like, I gotta make sure every line I say is hitting. It ain't gonna be like that. Every line you say not gonna hit. Justin Bieber gets all the girls. Justin Bieber got money. You know what I'm saying? He got the stardom. He got the fame. You know what I'm saying? He been around a lot. He been around the world. He got hits. Justin Bieber, signed to Usher, one of the most famous people in the world. So yeah, man. That's why I tell you to get to the bag. That money gonna change your life. If you ever seen I forgot the movie with Ice Cube and All About the Benjamins, I think that's what it's called. When he was like, yo, when I get the diamonds, we gonna do this and that. But when he got the diamonds in his hand, he was like, yo, I know I said what I was gonna do, but now the diamonds in my hand, I gotta do something different. I'm telling you, when you start getting to the bag, your life gonna change. But you gotta be consistent with it. You don't want to get one good paycheck, and when you lose it all, you back to that regular person. You see how when people get paid, they get excited. Oh, it's payday tomorrow. It's payday. You want to not be worried about the next paycheck. That's how much you want to work, that you're not even worried about the next paycheck, because you're still living on 3 paychecks ago. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I always tell, as guys, I know women too, but mostly guys, have to go hard. Get that second job, get that third job, so you don't have to ask nobody for nothing. They're gonna come looking at you like you the one, and you gonna look like the money, because after a while, when you keep getting that bag, you gonna start getting little things that everybody want. You're gonna get 5 pair of slides or 7 pair of slides, right? And you want a different slide every day of the week, and people gonna look at you like, damn, they wearing a different slide every day. You might think it's little to you, because you're gonna pay $35, $40 for them, but to them, that $40 was a lot. That $20 is a lot. That's a whole tank of gas to them that they ain't even got. But you just spending $50 and $60 here like it ain't nothing, because you got 3 jobs. They looking at you like, man, what is he doing? Every day he got a different pair of slides on. And then you start buying Jordans and then Gucci. Then you're like, man, I just want to buy this set, and everything just adding up over time. You're not even noticing it because you working so much, but you buying stuff. But everybody around you noticing like, man, this man fresh every day. It's little to them. I mean, it's little to you, but to them, it's the biggest thing in the world. You get what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all, man, work hard. Get that bag. Get that bag. Do not sleep on yourself. Don't sleep on yourself. Because when you do, everybody else gonna sleep on you. And that's just what it is. What it is, man, I got 1 more minute and I've been on here for an hour, man. Shouts out to everybody out there who tuned in too. I know y'all gonna watch this video later. If you do watch it later, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that like, ring that bell. And like I always say at the end of my videos, y'all make sure y'all be honest with y'allself, be consistent to the grind, and make sure you don't stop because people waiting for you to stop. You get what I'm saying? People are waiting for you to fail and they would love to see you fail. Don't do it. Don't get them the satisfaction of that. Keep going. Be real with yourself. I appreciate the new subs, and like I said, we almost at 1,000, but it's not about the subscribers. It's about the information I give, and that's what it's all about. And as long as y'all keep being here, I'm gonna keep giving y'all some true game and keep giving y'all some life experience. But y'all make sure y'all better yourself and y'all don't stop, man. Until next time, peace out. It's Richunclemike.